Hello, I'm Jana Chan, and this is Fast Track's Insider Guide with my top travel tips from around the world. A glimpse of the tiny pygmy mouse lemur, or the giant indri. This is a good time of year to visit Madagascar, a haven of endemic species like the lemur who are having their young through November. My favourite place for wildlife is the Madagascar Peninsula in the east, where the rainforest backs onto the beach. Jacarandas are also in flower this time of year, with purple blooms ablaze in the capital, Antananarivo. From October 21st, Jodhpur presents the Rajasthan International Folk Festival at Mahranga Fort, surely one of India's most beautiful. The courtyards, gardens and ramparts all become venues for musicians that will include dusk devotionals and acoustic concerts under the stars. A couple of weeks later, India will glow during Diwali, the festival of lights celebrated on November 13th. The clay lamps signify the triumph of good over evil, and firecrackers are lit to drive away evil spirits. Head to the lake in Udaipur, where hundreds of oil lamps cast a reflection in the water. Diwali is also marked around the world. The cities of Leicester and London in the UK host some of the largest celebrations outside India, with firework displays and feasting, including the sharing of traditional brightly coloured sweets. In Luxembourg, the National Audio-Visual Centre is opening 2 new spaces dedicated to photography: Wasserturm in a water tower and Pomhouse, a former pumping station. Pomhouse's first exhibition, Coexistence, reflects upon the region's industrial heritage, and Wasserturm will host the work of homegrown artist Edward Steichen, looking at rural America during the Great Depression. Now is the time to chase the fall, witnessing the autumn leaves change colour from New England down to the Carolinas. The route passes through some of the loveliest parts of the eastern seaboard, including the Kancamagus Scenic Highway in New Hampshire. Rome and the Vatican will be celebrating the International Festival of Sacred Music and Art early November. There'll be performances by the Rome Opera Orchestra, Westminster Cathedral Choir and the Vienna Philharmonic. The festival aims to raise money to restore works of art in Rome's churches, also the concert venues. For most of the year, the inner sanctum of the temple at Abu Simbel in Egypt is in darkness, but annually around October 22nd, early morning sunshine pierces through the gloom, illuminating statuettes of ancient Egyptian gods. The date marks the coronation of Pharaoh Ramses II, who is known throughout the Nile Valley for his monumental building projects. The Sun Festival, which has endured millennia, draws thousands of tourists. And another solar spectacle. On November 13th and 14th, there'll be a total eclipse in the southern hemisphere, seen best in the city of Cairns, northern Australia, and Auckland in New Zealand. But partial solar eclipses will also be visible across the southern Pacific, New Caledonia, and Chile. Thanks for checking in with my Insider Guide this month. Until next time, happy travelling.